This is tragically sad that this person went to an amusement park to have fun, and only thing they can say, they check it every day. Okay, if they check it every day and everything, maybe they do. I don't know. But to me, if the ride was fine, he would not be gone. He would be still here. He wouldn't have fell off. Maybe they need to check their harnesters or whatever and get it done differently. If they cannot get it done the way that it's supposed to be done, maybe they need to take that ride off and take that other ride off to that other person. Now, this is not the first time. This is the second time. The other one was a worker. The worker probably was his day off inside the ride, one of the rides, and probably died that way. So they need to seriously check out these rides because no one should be dying off these damn rides. Because if the ride was fine, the person would not be gone. And this is the second time that we know of. That's what I'm saying. This is the second time that we know of. There's probably way more, but they probably buried that. I'm just saying, going on how I feel about the situation. But I don't believe this is just the second time that this happened. Because maybe they changed workers and stuff like that or something. What is the problem? Is the thing faulty or something? Because it can't just be nothing. If they claiming that he was buckled in and the rides will not start unless they're buckled in, and if they didn't get buckled in all the way, the ride wouldn't even start. So how did he fall out then? Something was not secure. Something was not secure. So obviously something is wrong with the ride, and probably something wrong with that other ride too. Maybe they should take both of them rides out. If they can't secure it where the people will not die off of them, they need to take them rides out of there. Shoot, nowadays I don't think any damn ride is safe or anything because things just keep on happening. So do they have a scruncher person that they fired is messing with these rides or something? So since it was not their fault, but you know what? They still should make them pay for the loss of their son. Rather, it was the ride wouldn't start unless somebody was buckled in. Okay. Well then you know what? You need to pay for their funeral. You need to pay for their funeral. You need to give the family a lot of fucking money, cause they ain't gonna see them go down the aisle, ain't gonna see them get married, ain't gonna see them graduate, that is a lot of pain to go through. So you know what? They might was gonna have open and they check a point. They put a check out and start writing because 14 years old. That little young boy should not be dead at 14. He should not be dead at 14. So that's some bullshit. His whole music part should be shut the fuck down. I'm just saying. Check out the video, y'all.
But first, a terrible tragedy.
That's how the Orange County Sheriff is describing a teenager's death at a Florida amusement park. Police say 14-year-old Tyree Sampson died last night when he fell from a ride at Icon Park. Sampson is from Missouri. The sheriff's office reports he was in Florida on vacation with his friend's family. The ride Sampson fell from is called the free fall. According to the park, when riders reach the top, the ride tilts forward 30 degrees before it free falls nearly 400 feet to the ground. A witness filmed a video of the fall. As the ride climbs into the air, you can hear the crew yelling for everyone to double check their seatbelts. A warning now, this video is graphic.
Can you check the seatbelt on the left side? Seatbelt. Nope. Seatbelt.
Narrates the ride. Says Sampson was strapped into a safety harness when the ride took off. But that's not what witnesses told 911 after the incident.
Is he awake?
I'm not sure. If they're saying he's breathing, but he's not responsive.
Was he up off the ground?
No, they didn't secure the seatbelt on him.
NBC News can't confirm how or if Sampson was strapped in or not. After the fall, he was taken to a nearby hospital where officials say he died. A statement from the park reads, "The owner of the attraction is fully cooperating with authorities, and Icon Park is doing everything it can to assist." Today, the Orange County Sheriff's Office said it's investigating what happened.
We're looking into all those things, whether it was a slip, whether he was conscious or not, and that's all part of the investigation, and we'll determine for sure if it was accidental, which we believe at this point.
The Sheriff's Department reports the Florida Department of Agriculture will now determine if the ride is unsafe. But the sheriff says after looking at the video and speaking to witnesses, he doesn't see any indication that something was wrong before the fall. CNBC's Seema Modi now at Icon Park in Orlando. Seema?
Kelly, a teenage dream trip quickly plunged into a devastating tragedy. It happened on this thrill ride behind me. Throughout the day, residents nearby and tourists in town have been stopping, taking pictures, and asking the question on everyone's mind: how did this young boy fall to his death?
Before the ride begins, operators can be heard telling riders what to expect.
Y'all ever been on there before? You know how you're going? 430 feet. That's great. Coming down 75 miles per hour.
As they make their way up, a sudden dramatic fall. The free fall ride opened in December, holds up to 30 people, and is considered the world's tallest freestanding drop tower, according to the park's website. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services says the ride was inspected in December and that no deficiencies were found.
We just had the Florida Department of Agriculture arrive today, so they're doing more of the functional, mechanical side of the investigation.
John Stein is the sales director of Slingshot Group. That company owns the free fall ride. He says the ride will not start without all passengers harnessed in.
All the guests that were riding had a harness over them, and they were locked and loaded. They were locked down, and so the ride will then ascend once it is, all the indicators are that everything is locked. So if it wasn't locked, the ride would not operate.
It is the second deadly accident in 2 years at this Orlando park. In 2020, a maintenance worker fell to his death from another ride, the Star Flyer.
That was a completely different set of circumstances. It had to do with a maintenance worker prior to the operation of the ride.
John tells us that inspections are conducted daily. He also added that there's no way to disengage that harness belt while you're on the ride. The investigators, though, are looking into whether the rider's safety was compromised and whether Sampson's death was an accident. Kelly?
So sad. Seema, thank you very much.